Have you ever heard of a crime scene with a victim, but no killer? A locked room, a man bleeding out, and a final cryptic message that defies all logic. This is the chilling story of Room 1046. It began on a cold January day in 1935. A man calling himself Roland, Owen, checked into the President Hotel in Kansas City. He was quiet, well-dressed, and seemed to have no luggage other than a comb and a toothbrush. Hotel staff noted his peculiar behavior. He often kept his room dark and insisted the door always be locked. For 2 days, strange things happened. A maid heard 2 men arguing inside the room. Later, she found a note on the door that read, "Don, I will be back in 15 minutes. Wait." Another time, a woman called the hotel, looking for him, but he wasn't there. The phone in his room was frequently heard ringing, only to be answered and immediately hung up. The mystery deepened when a bellhop, sent to the room, found the man sitting in the dark, looking frightened. He claimed he was waiting for a friend. On the morning of January 4th, the hotel operator noticed the phone in room 1046 had been off the hook for hours. A bellboy was sent to investigate. He knocked, but there was no answer. Using a master key, he entered the room and found a scene of absolute horror. The man, later identified as Artemis Ogletree, was lying on the bed, bound and brutally tortured. The room was spattered with blood. The phone stand was knocked over, the telephone itself on the floor. When the police arrived, they were baffled. The room was locked from the asterisk inside asterisk. There were no signs of a forced entry. No weapon was ever found. Ogletree had been stabbed multiple times. His skull was fractured, and his neck was bruised as if from a rope. Miraculously, he was still alive. Before slipping into a coma and dying at the hospital, he uttered his final, haunting words to the investigators. "Nobody did this to me." Who was the mysterious Don? Who was the woman on the phone? How could a killer enter and exit a room locked from the inside, leaving no trace? The police found a few clues: an unsmoked cigarette, a hairpin, a small unopened bottle of diluted sulfuric acid, and 4 small fingerprints on the telephone stand, believed to belong to a woman. But these leads went nowhere. Was it a mob hit gone wrong? A lover's quarrel that turned deadly? Or did Artemis Ogletree stumble upon a secret so dangerous that someone went to extreme lengths to silence him, creating an impossible crime scene to cover their tracks? Nearly a century later, the case of Room 1046 remains one of America's most perplexing unsolved mysteries. Thanks for watching.